another episode of Come Fishing. It's been quite a while since my last video, so myself I've been very busy the past 2-3 months since the last time upload. But yeah, now I'm in the middle of moving as well, so after this I'm not too sure when I'll be able to do another video, so I thought get one out at the beginning of the year and we can go from there. So you join me today at Chigborough Fisheries. So you've probably seen it very recently in the news for having the biggest catfish out. I honestly thought it was going to end up making the lake absolutely carnage, but today it's not too bad actually. There's got some pike anglers next to me, so you've got a few carp anglers around the other side as well, but it's not been too bad. Now, I've been here for about an hour, half hour already. I've had a look around the lake, I've had a bit of a lead about as well. It is very, very weedy. So the first thing I'm doing to try and avoid the weed is I'm going to try a PVA bag on one of them. I'm also going to try a helicopter rig on another one. And then we're going to stick to the old faithful spinner rig. And we're going to be using a multitude of baits today from I've been here about an hour, half hour. I've had a bit of a lead around already. Found a few nice gravel spots, but it is very, very weedy. Well, see, all the weeds gone to the bottom this time of year. We're going to be using a multitude of rigs today. I'm going to start off with what I'm in the middle of setting up now is a nice PVA bag rig. I'm not going to use this boilie that's on here because this boilie has actually been on here since our last fishing trip. So that's nice, hard, crusty and horrible. So that's got to go. But I'll be using this rig, I'll be using spinner rigs, and I'm going to be using a helicopter rig as well. I do have a helicopter rig, I'll explain more when I set it up. Is the idea it just sits on top of the weed, so the weight goes in and then the bait sits on top, so keeps fishing all the time. But now I'm going to finish setting up the rest of my rods, so I'll speak to you in a bit. Churchgate Fisheries does have a lot to offer. I mean, it's got multitude of different lakes you can fish. Like I say, when I do a few fly fishing videos as well, this is where you're going to see me doing it. You've got a few different carp lakes you can fish, but the lake I always like to fish on this one is the main lake, which I think is called Haywater. I will confirm that and put a map up saying its actual name on this. and I've just come round to the right now. I winter fished this about 2 years ago, I think it was, 3 years ago. Done a little winter session on it, and I had a very nice £17 common out of it. Now, considering carp aren't really winter fish, you can still catch them, of course, that's why we're here. But I was very pleased with a result there, but then I had a run of bream, and that put an end to what would have been a fantastic day. But this time, I say it's winter again, same sort of time actually, end of January. Very cold, very brisk. Probably why you've seen my neck's doubled in size. Got a nice scarf on. I am trying again to see how we get on. Now I'm just going to set this up for now, but I will take you through a tutorial in a second on how to tie a PVA bag. And whether I do this at home or back here is yet to be decided, because I could do it back home, better lighting, better sounds. But it's always an idea to put a small layer of pellets in the bottom, follow the bait in one corner, and then the other corner you want to have your weight. You don't want the weight to be in the same corner as your bait, because when the bait hits the bottom, it's going to hit weight side down, and if your bait's there, your bait's going to be squashed by all the other little bits and pieces that you've put in it, for example pellets. You always want to tap it down, keep tapping as you're putting it in. You don't want to overfill the bag either. And we're trying different multitudes with the baits we're using. Now where is it? I always tie it off with a bit of a quick melt. Tap that down, give it a twist. Now I'm not twisting it round, I'm just twisting it left and right, just to get a nice top to it, like that. Take your quick melt in one hand. I don't go around too many times with this, but if I go through here, I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Every revolution I'm doing, I'm going underneath the other one to get that bag tighter and tighter and tighter as it's going down. The reason why I'm doing this is to try and get all that bag out, all of that air out of the bag. Sorry, you said the word bag out of the air. Try and get all the air out of the bag, and then just tie it one knot, and then nothing fancy. Just the same knot again. Nice tie bag. We're not finished yet though. First thing I'm going to do is trim off the excess. Look at that. Look at there. A bit on the top as well. And then that side too. And before I do this part, where you've got your bait here, you can either put one big hole so the air comes up, which actually I'm going to do this time, or you do have another method, which is you put a multitude of holes all on one side so the air can escape out of that hole. Why do you do this? It's so that when your bag is sitting on the bottom, it doesn't flip over and sit horribly. It sits perfectly, the bag opens up, still got your boilie pop up whatever you've put in on top, and then you've got the rest of your pellets underneath. What I'm doing now, it's making the bag even tighter still. Click on top of that, stick that over, again give it a nice little pat, pull that, make it a little bit tighter still, meet the top, double that over, and that is your PVA bag, nice and tight. Not finished yet though, pop that in there. What I'm going to get, which I didn't put, what I'm going to do is put a bit of goo in it. I do love goo, I've got so many of them. But one that did work here last time was buttercorn, but I'm not going to try the buttercorn this time. I'm going to try a new one of all. I've gone for moonshine. I've seen a few people use it, I've heard of a few people using it, saying it's really good. And it's nice and sweet, so it's similar to our buttercorn is. In there, just a little squeeze, I'm not going to put too much in. And that is a supreme as well, so it's not going to smoke up. Now, let's cast it out. hen meal cell boilers in the bottom. We try not to talk too loud because there is a few people around me. Putting in a bit sweet corn, bit golden green. Try and get the lid off. Always works really well in the winter. Sweet corn. Just one I did actually get was my scoop, so that's going to be interesting. In here, they're not live, but dead maggots. Not going to put too many of those in. I don't like to overload it with maggots this time of year. If I was going for a few nights, I'd load it up, but I'm not. And then, a little bit of flavour of chilli hen. If I can get into the bag. This is Spod again. This is back by the camera. Last but not least, already crushed another one. I think I would normally add as well with some worms, but I did my order very late because this was a last minute fishing session. I decided at the beginning of the week I was going to go. I got the order in early. But I think I decided on Wednesday or Thursday that I wanted to go. So I didn't get any worms, which was unfortunate. There you go. The good thing about this is you can crush it up nice and tight. Or you can just do little quarter turns to get the bigger chunks in. First few though, I'm going to do nice and tight. Last time I was here, I caught by now, but I did forget all of this as well. I was purely fishing boilies because I forgot my pellets, I forgot my hen, I forgot my sweet corn, I forgot everything really. Like right now, I forgot my scoop. You know, I've got a few 5mm some pellets. I want to be very careful not to overfeed though this time of year. I know that's laughable because I've just put all this in. I do want to be careful not to overfeed. Because the hens don't want to cook. This is where I find out, oh, I do actually have scoops in my bed something. He says, no, well done. This is going to get bloody cold. I'm going to get off wherever I put it. A little bit of smart liquid. Obviously not that one, that one's empty. This one, however, I don't think it's ever been used. No, it hasn't. This is still left over from my trip to France that I haven't put up. Didn't put up because I did bits filmed here and there, but I didn't have a GoPro. Alright, don't water it down a bit. I'll be right back. So cold, it's actually frozen. Fucking hell, it's cold. It does make me think though. It means it's not going to vape off the bottom quite how I want it to. But we will see about that. And yes, I'm using a baking needle to get it out. Tidy up because I've exploded, it seems. Ooh, that's cold. Now this is what it looks like now it's all mixed up and ready to go out. So let's go get them. Right, I'm having a move. Whales fishing to the right hand side is incredibly shallow. It's about three foot's worth of water. Normally quite a good spot, but alas we are here in the winter. The guy next door to me has had to move. He was pike fishing, so he's fishing quite close in anyway, but one thing you don't do is cast out in front of somebody's swim when they're there, no matter what sort of fishing they're doing. But now he's moved, that swim is free. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cast out, well, I'm in the middle of redoing a new PVA bag. This is going to be the one I'm going to be chucking over that general direction. We cast out about 9 wraps, not too far. See what we can produce. As I'm sitting here, I can hear someone having a play about with their bite alarm. I know they're having a play about with their bite alarm, so I've been watching them for the past hour, just having to tweak it every now and then. Not sure what they're doing though, but anywho, cool. Just finishing tying it up now. Same as I've been doing, but this time I've gone for a slightly smaller PVA bag. So pressing it down nice and tight. Not twisting, just getting all those little corners in one spot. Getting my quick melt stuff from Korda. In case you didn't know, I am a bit of a Korda fan. All of my gear I have is Korda. I just find it's the best stuff. I've never had any problems with it and I trust it, and there's nothing more better than having gear you're confident in and you trust. So today's actually the first time I'm testing out the old Kaizen green rods. And well, can't tell you too much about them. They cast real nice, they feel good, but playing a fish, don't know yet. Hopefully we'll find out a little bit later on today. I'll keep you posted with any news we have. Right, let's go through a couple of options that I'm using for baits. So first one that I've got on is a pot pop I actually got for Christmas from my uncle, which are the wangers from Therapy Baits. Now Rob Perkins makes these over there, and they are fantastic winter bait. I say pop them on, you can glug them up with a little bit of goo, and they work absolute wonders. I've got one on at the moment, and we're just seeing how that gets on. The other one I'm currently using is the old Parker Baits Mini Magic Bean Wafters. I'm trying an orange flavour one of these. They do actually smell, yeah, do actually smell really, really good. And lastly, as you've seen before, I'm using standard Mainline freezer baits. I'm using a selection of these from 18mm right down to 10mm. Always like to give yourself a selection. So I've got, well, I'm missing the 12s actually at the moment. I've got the 18mm, the 12mm and the 10mm baits. What I haven't used yet, that I will be using, is a couple of grains of real Jolly Green, the old sweet corn. I've got the plastic artificial one at the moment, but still haven't had any luck. It's getting on for about, what is the time now? It's about 1:15. I'm going to give it another couple of hours and see where we go. I might rebait up my one that's currently got me a PVA bag on it. See what I can do. Anyway, speak to you in a bit. Slow day, so it's been quite nice actually sitting here in the sun. It's been a lot warmer than I thought it was going to be. Spoke to a few of the other guys walking around. No one's really had anything too much. I mean, pike anglers were fishing for the pike in here, but the carp anglers don't seem to have had much luck either. So we had a lot of swans, a lot of ducks, a lot of goots. Don't know where the fish are though. Really thought they'd be in the shallower sections though, with it being sunny. I know it's slightly contradicting what I said earlier about being colder and them going down deeper, but no, I thought they'd have come up in the shallower section, but they're probably just basking in the sun as they're not really seeing too much of it this time of year. join me on another wet day at Churchgate Fisheries. I'm in swim 3 this time though, which is one of my more favourite swims here at the in the top lake. I say I've been away for a little bit, which I will probably explain at the beginning of this video before we start if I don't already. I did say my last video was going to be on the Monday. That's because I did go fishing on the Monday, but I forgot to take my camera with me. A few weeks later I went to Chigborough, which you're going to see amalgamated at the start of this video, which it was a good trip. I really enjoyed it. Didn't have too much though, I just enjoyed the sun basically. But yeah, but anyway, it's been sunny for the past couple of weeks. This is the first actual bit of rain we've had. We're gonna see how we get on. Let me show you what bait I'm actually using today. I don't know how the sound's gonna pick up on this, but I've already got some in here already. Joe's Cocoa clown mix. I'm gonna chop a few of these up a bit smaller as well. Without spilling them anyway. Get some halves in there going. These come in 3 kilo bags at £30 for 3 kilos. Works out about £10 a kilo, which is a lot cheaper than your normal baits that we buy these days. What's going on here? I think I might have got a bit too much in it once. A bit too eager. Let's check back in a minute, shall we? Right. Thanks for that. Let's try that again. Shall we? So I'm just putting some chops in here with normal 15mm. So all this is really splitting them open, just giving the that flavour of the boiling a bit more to leak out a bit more into the water. I think I did this in my last video. I'll show you what I'm using how I make mix. In here I have also got some, oh where did I put it? Some 15mm cell in here. It's going to be what I'm trying to do is get really a mixture of sizes out to the fish as well. Like I say, you've got some 15 in there, you've got some chop. This, you've got some 18 cell. It's been defrosted overnight. I always do love cell. I mean, who doesn't? I might have this. That one goes in there as well. Put that back, it's the 18mm splitter. A few pellets in. Pick up the right pot. This is just a standard mainline PVA Spod mix that you sell in the tackle shop. A little bit of that in there. Somewhere in here as well, I do have actually some cell mix. Again, they're just little, slightly bigger pellets. And to top it off, I'll just use a little bit of stick mix cell. Then mix it all up, and we're way to go.
I hope you've shared these ingredients with me, son.
You already know the ingredients. Where's the last thing I'm going to add? There's a smart cream. So you know the ingredients already.
I'm using the ingredients. Oh, I'm not using smart cream.
Hopefully it gives me the edge.
I'm using the garlic.
Cool. One thing I did forget to actually mention is I'm going to put some crumb in it as well. I recommend this to every angler, but I forgot it. The reason why you're adding crumb is just leave stuff on the bottom that little bit longer so the fish is still rummaging around. There we go, just get a few in there. I'm going to be doing this for a little while, so yeah, we'll see you in a bit.
into much filming soon. I've only got 25% battery left. I didn't charge up my other battery. Some geese in the corner, just feeding on something. But as I haven't got much battery left, I will probably turn it back on when I have fish, but if not, I'll see you in a second. Been to a nice carp on that PVA bag you just seen me tying up a second ago. Is that a double take? Or is it on my lines? I think it's more on the lines than anything. Oh. It is on me. That was a little bit, let's just... It's annoying trying fishing back legs, but still seems to have found a way to get it. Let's put that in the water to see if
You better do anything?
at the minute, might be okay.
Take the left
It's
rod.
gone there. Right, okay, can you take that for me please, cameraman? Go to the left, Dad. Thank you. Just pop that back on the breast for me, please. Thank you very much. Just try and get this guy's head up now.
This was on a cell, was it?
It's a nice cell in a PVA bag, chucked in the margins where we see them. Cool, we're having a bit of teddy round the corner. Oh, he's trying to go at your swing. Come on. Oh, keeping the rod low, flat. There we go. He looks like a. If I step back a little bit.
Yep.
Cool. Loosen it off. He's trying to go. I think he's getting a little bit tired now. Bring his head up a little bit more. Oh, no. Oh, come on. Tighten that clutch up just that little bit more. You're not going left. That's not left, that's right. No, there's fish over by your swim, Dad.
Yep. That'd be the 30 that I'm after.
Oh, sorry. I haven't seen the proper size of this one yet. Oh, no, it's still not ready. That's the problem when it's warm.
It was your
Oh,
book.
there we go. Is it set up? No, don't go rushing.
No, no.
Get the water, that's it.
No,
Just
no,
gotta wait for the
no,
wave.
no, no. You got a bit of debris kicking around there. It's just picked up.
It's only a little one, but it's little ones that fight hard.
They do. They do in here. Now you've got a load of debris. Oh god, that's not a good thing.
It's coming, it's coming.
Is in.
Thank you for that.
Okay. Now the new rules over here state you lift them out in the sack, in the weighing sling.
You're right, 100%. So,
I've got him kept in here.
what we need to do, luckily, so I'm fishing with my dad, so there's two of us.
Yep.
If I actually leave that there a second, if I get the sling itself.
Yeah, we'll get rid of that bit of debris as well.
It's been raining already, so it's already nice and wet. We'll put a bit more water in there though.
So there was actually quite a nice video here of basically how big the fish was, where to apply the propolis, and how basically to put the fish back. But unfortunately we had a bit of camera issues where the camera was accidentally put on time lapse. So anyway, here's a very nice picture of the fish itself. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.